have it going every single night, maybe utilize... All right, let's bring the fire.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Entering the game for Houston, number 3, Chris Paul.
Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Booker with it. The lead is 11. And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. To P.J. Tucker. Surveys the floor. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Into the front court, it's Booker. It's an 11-point game. Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Tucker to Harden. Trying to cash in. Harden with a shot, won't go. Booker with it. The advantage is 13 points. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. It's a 3-point play. This big first half continues. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Paul. Harden. Just off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Booker. Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Rockets ball. Paul. To P.J. Tucker. They get it down to Paul. And the basket good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Josh Jackson to Booker. Beyond the arc for 3.
To number 42, Nene. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
And now Houston has the basketball. Harden to Paul. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Booker. Deep two there. Won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Harden in possession. His guys down big. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Look out, Devin Booker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Paul here against Troy Daniels. Harden to Paul. Can't connect.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Gets to the basket and scores.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Paul. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
And count the basket inside.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Paul. Passed it off. Clint Capella. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker. Good closeout. Still knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Paul. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Oh, we got it. There it is.
Booker with it. His guys holding the big lead. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense to Capella.
Cutter, I got yours.
To Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Paul to Harden. For 3 with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Rockets have the ball. Paul to Harden. Probing the defense. Harden guarded by Troy Daniels. Referees called it. That was intentional. Substitution being made in this one.
Team foul number 1. Into the game.
Yeah, baby, here we go.
Into the game for Houston, number 17, PJ Tucker.
I got him. Here we go.
Josh Jackson able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Paul with it up top. Down a bundle. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Phoenix has the ball. Count it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Harden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Paul matched up with Daniels. To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
They get it down to Tucker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Phoenix ball. Booker to Jackson. 3 in the key. Paul driving, but he can't connect.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
They've got it back to Harden. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed...
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Harden, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Jackson. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Harden. Missed a wide open look. That's going to be out of bounds. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Mirotic.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the...
Stuffs it down with authority. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
They're probably going to take another look at that one later, but it didn't look good live. Luckily, no one got hurt.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns won this matchup. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. Cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took his smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. They got us a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for it. St. Laurent on my feet.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe? it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my, I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down, my go down. Rats can't fold down, your door down. We ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. We're from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, I bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, I bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. Runner's good there.
When the ball was in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Trae Young. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Suns control the possession. Booker. scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Into the front court. It's Booker. Leads 4. And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Trae Young.
Screen.
5 to shoot for Atlanta. Has a look. Collins comes up empty.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
The assist from number 1.
Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. To Booker. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Hawks have it. It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Booker with it. His team up by 7. And the basket good at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
The assist from number 20, John Collins.
Here we go. Double team. Take my.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Short jumper won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Trae Young.
Hey, lock up.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell them with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. Lays it up and in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And the finish at the rim. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions. Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
From the outside, no good.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Now a steal by Atlanta. Not that time. To Jackson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Trae Young. The drive, right to the basket, and he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. And scores. Strong take.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Taurean Prince at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Short jumper won't fall. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Deep three at the buzzer. We played one at Talking Stick Resort Arena with the Suns on top. Jay and I return to the Valley of the Sun after this. You're watching the NBA on second quarter. About to start. Jay, this is... Markelle Fultz. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Fultz into the front court. Down 5. Goes reverse to lay it in.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Trying to cash in, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Gets it in the right corner. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Number 25. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Fultz. Great feed. Sets it up. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jones with it. Up by 3. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Markelle Fultz. Sizing up the defense to Fultz.
Keep the screen, kid.
Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in and think you can get more at the rim.
Fultz. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. So this remains Hawks basketball. From the painted area, won't go down. Look out, Devin Booker. He's 2 for 2 now.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here's Atlanta. Prince matched up with Booker. Takes stock of the floor. And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. Takes it coast to coast, and a strong finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Short jumper off the mark. Has a look. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knocks it down from mid-range. That's it for the first half. The Suns dominating so far.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. And with
first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Trae Young. And he buries it.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Great look and vision. And scores.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7, because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Missed it. How'd that not go down?
Here we go. Here we go. Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
To Booker. Driving right to the basket. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. he makes them both. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Screen coming.
On your right, on your right.
Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
I got help. I got your help.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Booker.
Trap. Keep him hit.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Take that.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end that makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Booker.
Double, come on. Help.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
The drive. Right to the...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Look out. Devin Booker. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Cashes in for 2.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
The Hawks will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Suns with the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Robin Lopez, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Hands up.
And he drains it.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going in.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Fultz with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Has a chance. Not that time. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Suns lead it big. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the...
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 3. Phoenix Suns are in the penalty.
Trae Young. Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Not a smart play at all. The reason why we have techs in this game is to protect players. You know better than that.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here we go. I got him.
Now a steal by Atlanta.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Won't go. Here comes the reach and an intentional foul. Stops the clock with 30 seconds to go.
I don't know if that was part of the game plan. Sometimes a foul like that can fire up the other team.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. It's Phoenix ball. John Collins sends it away. Count the basket at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
And they'll get the intentional foul here with 17 seconds to go.
They're probably going to take another look at that one later, but it didn't look good live. Luckily, no one got hurt.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Has a look. Not that time. Desperation shot here from half court. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. The statistic that seemed to stand out in 3. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. Now they cut fifth fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New rave, stars shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid. Hate, I begin to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bending, post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it's fade. Wait, I just keep it straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a I like, need a replay. I begin to it every night, what's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on a 3-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind, boy. You need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
All right, what's going on, folks? I'm back today with a brand new highlight video from the one. This time, the baller was going crazy from everywhere.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double addition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what P cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grading. I mean, facing y'all, the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging, but Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse and it's fit. Just asking to just rob me and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you